Yes guys, welcome back to another matchday vlog. Today Hibs take on Dundee at Dens Park for the season opener of the 2025-26 season. Guys, make sure to like, subscribe, enable notifications, which notifies you every single time I upload a YouTube video to the YouTube channel on JackC99 Vlogs. Really looking forward to this game, guys. I hope it won't be like the last time when we played Dundee at Dens Park, where we actually got beat 4-1 off Dundee at Dens Park after Jordan Obita getting sent off. I hope it's a huge improvement this time, because I'm really confident going into this game. Can't even see you, so I have to stand the whole game. I'll have to stand for the guys. Here we go again, that's mad. Go, come on. Here's the goal. Oh yeah. That's it. So there. Come on, what's that? Grab it again. Oh, fuck's sake. She's sleeping a bit. Oh my god. Just arrived home for Dundee. It was actually longer travelling back than going, but at the same time, a good away day. It was definitely worth travelling through to Dundee. It was definitely good travelling through on the train. As I say, Hibs away, I like it. Aha. It is, because to be honest with you, as 3,000 Hibs fans travelled up to Dens Park to watch Hibs in the season opener, it was worth it taking that many fans because we were the only ones making the noise in that stadium today, which you don't hear that very often. We got our revenge on Dundee after the last time we faced them there. Look, all the fans in that away end brought the atmosphere today. Singing section, all the fans, we all joined in. We brought the atmosphere. That's what you do. You back your team the whole game. Like they say, the away fans is where you see the true Hibs fans, in my opinion. And I actually got to witness that today. Brought a good support through. We won the game. Kieran Bowie on the doubler. Hibs did start the first half pretty slow, but I think that was just a backlash after playing in the Europa League, playing 130 minutes on Thursday night against Midtjylland. That came into effect a bit, but Hibs still built on it. They worked as a team to try and move forward, do all they can to get a goal. There was a lot of clear-cut chances by Dundee. They only had 2 shots on target when you look at the stats. That's pretty embarrassing in 90 minutes. I was looking at the stats after the game on BBC Sport. Dundee only had 2 shots on target in that game. Their goal and that other shot they had. Pretty embarrassing. And then I seen the Dundee manager's interview. Couldn't understand a word he was saying because he speaks that mumbly you don't know what he's saying. Stephen Presley was actually pretty confident on his team today, performance-wise. I disagree with him because you look at how Dundee played. They sat off of us. They just invited us up the park as much as possible. I was at the game. I could have a clear view of it. And it was so easy for Hibs to push up the park. And it was Kieran Bowie that was the hero for today, scoring 2 goals for Hibs today. Really well worked goals. And you know what Kieran Bowie's like? He's a really strong player that just shoves you in. He's like, get out my road. Really strong player. And I could see it in parts of the game today. He was just shoving the players out the roads, really making his strength. You could really see it today where he's just leaning against the Dundee players like that in defence, just like try to spin around and turn away, and he's good at that because he's got a good, stable body composure as a player. I have noticed this in today's game anyway, where he just leans against the Dundee player like that today and he tries to barge away and he's like, you're not getting this football, and then he just spins around and tries to run away with it, which he done a few times today. Speaking on Hibs' performance in the first half, like I already said, it did start slow. Hibs built up the momentum, but I think that was just a wee bit after playing 130 minutes at Easter Road on Thursday. But we did find a way through it. That's just the Hibs team for you. They found a way this time. Didn't just give up. They kept going. Kieran Bowie got 2 goals and they done really well as a team moving forward. Personally, players that stood out for me today, I will be honest, Dylan Levitt stood out for me today. Really good balls into the box when they were needed for necessary. Jordan Obita stood out well. Junior Hoylett, he was alright. Rocky Bashiri defended well. I will say in the negative parts of the game, there was points where the defence could have done better at parts of the game, especially when Dundee scored. Jack Iredale fell to the ground. The ball's just in pretty easily, and it's a cheap goal to concede, in my opinion. Could have done better, if you see one of your teammates falling down. None of the other defence reacted. None of the other teammates in defence bothered their arse to go and help defend. They just stood there and they were just like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? Exactly. What is going on, Hibs? But at the same time, that's why defence has to be the stronghold of the team. We can get that to work. Yes, I know that we've lost Lewis Miller because he's away to Blackburn Rovers for 1.5 mil. That is a good deal for Hibs. Lewis Miller away to Blackburn Rovers for 1.5 mil. However, getting back to talking about the game, that moment where Dundee scored really annoyed me because Jack Iredale falls down, right? And I mean, slips on the turf, I can understand that. Teammates in defence bother to help out. It's like standing statues. The Dundee player nicks it, runs into the box as easy as pie. Hibs are already 2-1 up at the point when that goes in, so Hibs managed to hold on to their lead, learn from their mistakes, and just build their confidence up as a team. It'll be better. It will be, and I know it'll be better because if Hibs can build their confidence up as a team, work as a team, what I mean by that is actually learn from their mistakes, how they started last season. I think they've actually learnt that this time. Only negative parts I have about the game today was Josh Campbell. Never known a player to play with his head down like that. He did come close, almost scoring a goal in the second half, but the keeper saved it. But every time the ball landed at Campbell, he didn't know what to do with it. And he is a frustrating player. There was a lot of Hibs fans behind me shouting and cursing and all of that because of the way Josh Campbell was playing. I've never known a player to be on the ball and running like that. Look, you'll know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, if you look, you know where you're going, you know what you're going to do next, you know your next move. Josh Campbell, no. Let's just have my head doing like that. Exactly, because you're not looking like that, you fud. Honestly, I've never known, and my dad's neighbour said the same, I've never known a player to run with his head down, doesn't know what to do with the football, loses the ball in possession. We've seen it last season, we've seen it this season. I've never known a player to do that. He's lost the ball there, he's lost the ball there, he's lost the ball there. In different places, it comes to the corner with a set piece. It came to him, he headers it, keeper saves it. Go the opposite angle, because when he goes to header it, he goes like that. When you header it, you go like that. Done. Because then you can see where you're going to go for it, you can see where you're going to score. Campbell, no. However, I'd say Manny, who also plays for Hibs, he was a bit sluggish on field as well, but he did do well on field at the same time because try and find ways to move the ball at the park, move it nicely, but there was still some mistakes that he made along the way. In the second half, the defence did really frustrate me because it was this passy and just couldn't he move forward, couldn't he get anywhere. Even although Dundee were playing very defensively in both the first and second half, which is kind of brutally honest how Dundee really play at the moment. Wouldn't rate Dundee at this moment in time at all. On various reasons, right? I just didn't know what Stephen Presley's plans are for Dundee moving forward after that. Points in the game in the second half where Hibs did manage to get upfield, the crowd cheering them on and that, and then they get into the box, they're trying to score into the goal right in front of all the Hibs fans. It's like Scrabble, honestly, it is like fucking Scrabble. Was what happened in the second half. Dundee defended it. Hibs couldn't get past them. Nothing happened. And I'm like, for God's sake. So I'm just thinking, sitting here patiently, just nodding my head like that. Like, what the hell is this? My thoughts on Hibs today, yeah, we were great. Weren't they amazing, but we were great. Bearing in mind, we were playing in the Europa League midweek, so that did start to come into play at parts of the game today. But Hibs stood out for me today. Chris Cadden, Kieran Bowie, Rocky Bashiri. I'll say this like I said in other matchday vlogs as well, on the build up to the new league season. It was also good to see Josh Mulligan playing against his former club. He did start the day, so did Junior Hoylett. So there are two other players that were really good today, but they did start to tire going into the second half. David Gray is building something special. I will say that, because he is. We should be proud about the team that we've got right now. The only reason that Nicky Cadden didn't feature in today's game is because he suffered an injury on Thursday night in our European match. Don't know how bad it is. I was trying to find details about it. I never really heard anything from the manager on the lead up to the game or after. How bad it is, how long he's out. It's not a player you really want to be missing out on because he is a good player. It's just a shame that we never found the back of the net on all the crosses that Jamie McGrath worked very hard on doing. So yeah, another very good signing, Jamie McGrath. I think he's going to help us out quite a lot. Really good players in that squad, and I think David Gray has done a good job this summer window so far. Players that frustrated me today had to be Josh Campbell. I like him as a player, but he is a good player when he wants to be. I will admit that he will be a good player when he wants to be. Today, he was just awful. Even although he came close to possibly heading a goal into the back of the net. I don't know what to do with a ball when it comes in for a corner kick. Pass it to a teammate and then they'll help you out. That's all you have to do, Josh Campbell. That is all you have to do. It's not rocket science. Apart from that, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Make sure to like, subscribe, enable notifications so that you don't miss out. Huge shout outs go to Peter Henderson, Long Bangers, and Bella for Hibs supporters group. Let me know your thoughts, guys, on the game. And apart from that, I will catch you guys in the next matchday vlog. Facing it all, fearless.